district play. Bruins. First down and 10. Acord pulled it down, wants to run, near side, flag flies, most likely another hold. The officials have made themselves known in this one. Yep, mark back the Pioneers, march them back. Mark it off for the 28-yard line. Back to the 18. So second down and 20. Or first down and 20. Three spread out wide to the left side, one to the near side. The one back set behind the quarterback, Acord. Crossing pattern, ball caught. Running room now for the big tight end, Josh Ford, and he'll get the first down. Boy, he's a big target.
6'6", 253. He's going to look good in a Pokes uniform. Could use him right now.
Out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 24 on the completion. And for Ford, it's his third catch of the night. First down and 10 from the 42.
You got to feel good that your Purple Cats are not going to have to face him tomorrow night.
Timeout, Sand Springs.
Sand Springs will burn a timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:51 to play in the first half. It's 14-3 Stillwater. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Coming out of the timeout, 5:51 to play in the first half. It is first down and 10 for Stillwater at their own 42-yard line. Acord wants to throw again. Pass caught near side. Trey Tuck trying to find some running room. He's escorted out of bounds by Landon Barnes. And across the 45-yard line to the 47, he'll pick up 5 to bring up second down and 5.
Second down.
Trey Tuck's third catch of the night. Acord again. Crossing ball caught and then dropped. That might be a fumble. He may have had it. It is picked up and returned the other way by Landon Barnes. And they didn't blow the whistle on it. This will be a catch and a fumble. And Sand Springs will take over the ball in Stillwater territory, right at the midfield stripe, right around the 50-yard line. So a big turnover right there for the Pioneers gives Sand Springs an opportunity. No, I was looking at it. No, I did not. So Stillwater starts the drive. 5:34 to play in the first half. That play was almost trouble. Pass was intended for McCoy. It's incomplete. We've had 3 turnovers in this ball game, a couple of interceptions. Interceptions by Sand Springs, the fumble by Stillwater, and the 2nd down and 10 from the 50. And off right side
Handoff to Ali McCoy.
as McCoy picks up about 3 or so.
Stillwater. Zion Mafakitsi.
There is a flag on the play at the line of scrimmage. Zion Mafakitsi with the stop. It's a kid who transferred in from Wilburton High School and became eligible this week. Now they will discuss standing right at the 50-yard line. It's a personal foul, face mask against Stillwater. So 15 yards will go against the Pioneers and put the ball down really inside the 35-yard line to see where they mark it off from. McCoy picked up a gain of 2. They'll add the 15 yards, so that should put it down at the 33. They'll take it back all the way down to the 20. Down to the 20. Did they give him credit down to the 35-yard line of the run? So it's 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Handoff near side, trying to find some running room for McCoy.
Handoff to Ali McCoy around the left side. Brought down in the backfield by Cam Booth.
So the loss of 3 yards back to the 23.
2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 13. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Sand Springs down 14-3. Floats it out near side, puts the ball in the hands of Ali McCoy. He'll get down inside the 15-yard line before he was tackled by Connor Quintero. I take it back. That's actually Nehemiah Colone.
By number 7, Nehemiah Colone.
The 1 looks like a 7, or the 7 looks like a 1.
3rd down.
The ball resting at the 14-yard line. Gain of 9. And it's 3rd down and 4. 2-down territory definitely for Sand Springs here. 4 to play in the first half. And it is the quarterback, Webb, trying to find some running room to pick up a yard or so, and that's it.
Tackled by Ethan Dudgeon. No gain. 4th down.
So they'll say no gain on the play. It's 4th down and 4. Sand Springs has gone for it 3 or 4 times. This one, they made it a couple of times. But here's a big play. 4th down and 4 from the 14-yard line. Webb rolling right. They throw a flag before the play gets underway, and pass incomplete, but I believe it's going to blow it dead.
Easton Webb's pass falls incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Illegal shift. Declined.
Illegal shift Stillwater. Illegal shift.
That's why they let the play go through. The pass incomplete.
Turnover on
And
down.
Stillwater will take over 1st down and 10. They get the big stop on 4th down and 4. They'll take over at their own 14-yard line. So Stillwater takes over 1st down and 10, their own 14-yard line. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the first half. They lead 14-3. High snap. Acord rolling right, looking back to his left, has a man across the middle, ball caught. And out of bounds to the 30-yard line. Nice catch by Heston Thompson in traffic. They want to push the tempo.
Down at 10.
Gain of 16.
Alex Dudley defensively for the Sandites.
Heston Thompson has his second catch of the night, his 24th of the season. First down and 10. And off left side, some running room for Deacon Jones, the freshman.
Nope. That's Holden Thompson.
Holden Thompson, excuse me.
Tackled by Dallas Elliford.
So Thompson with the 2-yard gain. Ellifritz with the stop. It'll be second down and 8. From the 32-yard line. Acord bounces it in there. Pass intended for Talon Kendrick. Be third down and 8.
That's one time where we see Acord miss a throw. He's been pretty spot on most of tonight.
9 of his last 10 completions before that incompletion. So third down and 8. 2 minutes and change remaining in the first half here in Stillwater. Acord floating to his right, buying time down the near sideline. Ball is knocked away at the last second. Great defensive play was made by Alex Dudley. It'll be fourth down and 8. And Sand Springs will get the ball back here with a little more than 2 minutes to play. Dudley makes a nice play to knock that one away on the sideline. Kind of return Gatlin Gunn can get. Talon Kendrick will step back inside his 20-yard line. Take a really nice Stillwater bounce picked up by Gunn. Tries to get to the edge. He'll be tackled at the 30-yard line. Nice coverage on special teams. Mark him at the 29. That is where Sand Springs will take over first down and 10.
Great punt coverage there for the Pioneers.
So the Sandites trailing by 11, 14-3. They take over with 2:02 to play in the first half. Stick around, halftime coming up. We'll go through the first half scoring, statistics, and hit the Skordle scoreboard. A quiet Thursday night, but there are a few games going on out there across the state. Webb pass near far sideline. Ball caught.
Easton Webb's pass complete to Caleb
Goodman. His first catch of the night. Picks up a couple. That's about it.
Second down.
And second down and 8. Webb chased down the sideline. Ball caught, running room. He could score. Wyatt Rutledge got free. Beat the defender to the end zone. Touchdown, Sand Springs. Big play for the Sandites to get back into this one. They're now down 14-9.
Situation there where Kendrick almost froze and came up thinking that maybe Webb had tucked it to run it. And just that moment that he stopped, he gets beat for a big gain. And what an answer for Sand Springs.
68-yard touchdown. Pass and catch and run. Make it 14-9. Dawson Puckett with the extra point attempt. Up and through, 1:46 to play in the first half. 14-10 our score. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
Stillwater 14, Sand Springs 10.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
When your business is agriculture,
Sand Springs, a two-play 70-yard drive, took 16 seconds off the clock, and the big play, Easton Webb to Wyatt Rutledge. A touchdown pass of 68 yards. 14-10, 146 to play, and Stillwater, let's see what they do here with the final 139 now. They will take over on their own 29-yard line. That was a very substantial drive for Sand Springs. The momentum was on Stillwater's side of the field. They hadn't done much for a while offensively, and they get the big play. They get 14-10. Acord near flat, ball caught. Trying to find some running room is Heston Thompson. And Heston Thompson out to the 40-yard line. Will pick up 11. Wilson with the stop. And it's enough for a first down. Heston Thompson's third catch of the night. So first down and 10 from the 40. Clock rolling, 1:20 to play in the first half. Acord dumps it out left flat now. Ball caught this time. Some running room after the catch across the 45-yard line to the 47. Once again, they go to Heston Thompson. Gain of 7 on the play. Floyd with the tackle.
Second down.
Near side, Heston Thompson again. 3 straight completions to Thompson down across midfield inside the 45-yard line. They'll say he stepped out of bounds at the 44.
What a great block by Trey Tuck out there, just dropping his man to the ground. And just a heavy dose of these outside screens.
9-yard completion.
Be ready for him to bluff it and go up top. Fake the screen and throw the deep ball.
3 wide to the left side. Dump it out to Thompson, left side, spin move inside 40-yard line, steps out of a tackle and down to the 38. So a gain of 6.
Could be a flag thrown here.
A flag down.
So the ball resting inside the 40 down to the 38. Let's see what the call is. Stillwater's going backwards.
I think it's going to be a unsportsmanlike or a personal foul.
Could be a drive killer right there, the 15-yard penalty. The clock rolling, a clock down to 43 seconds stop, but now back across midfield to the 47-yard line. So that 15-yard penalty moves it from the Sand Springs 38 to the Stillwater 47. Stillwater still has all their timeouts left. They've not burned one yet. First down and 20. Acord looking left, far sideline, one-on-one coverage. Whoa, ooh, off the fingertips, incomplete, intended for Holden Thompson.
Nope, that was Deacon Jones.
That's Deacon Jones again. I'm getting the 6 and the 5 messed up every time.
I got your back, Tom.
That's what you're there for. The freshman, Deacon Jones, scored in the touchdown pass earlier. Acord has put it up 24 times already tonight.
Man, look at this score. Heritage Hall, 57-0 before half over Douglas.
So second down and 20, 31 seconds to play, and I believe Stillwater will burn one of their timeouts. Nope.
Timeout.
Sand Springs will. We'll take a break. 31 seconds remaining in the first half. It's 14-10 Stillwater and you're watching it on the Skordle Game of the Week.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. And
Third down and 20. Ball caught. Trying to step out of the tackle. It's Talon Kendrick. And did he get out of bounds? He did with 25 seconds to play. Gain of 7. Kendrick's first catch of the night. He leads him in receiving. This is his 26th catch of the season. So now it is fourth down.
Timeout.
And a timeout. This one will be called by Stillwater. Let's pay a bill or two. 25 seconds to play in the first half. 14-10 Stillwater. It is the game of the week, and it's on Skordle.
your game day with Game Time.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Here comes the seventh play of the drive. It's 4th down and 6. Acord right side of the big tight end, Ford. Ford will make a move and get the first down, a late flag.
Pass complete to Josh Ford. There's a flag down.
Well, he's a nice target for your quarterback. And this is, I believe, another hold. This is coming back. Boy, a bunch of those tonight. I don't keep track of the penalty numbers, but Stillwater's had a bunch of them. We'll mark it back to the 42-yard line. So he picked up 8 yards before the play went backwards. And now it's 4th down and 9. 20 seconds to play in the first half. Ooh, Acord almost sacked from behind. Throws across the middle. Ball is caught. Nice catch in traffic made by Trey Tuck. Tuck down to the 20-yard line. They'll stop the clock while they move the chain. Stillwater has 2 timeouts remaining. They may burn one right here. They will. 22-yard hookup.
Great job avoiding the sack and getting the ball across the field. Been a couple times that Acord's kind of left it out there where you think that could possibly get picked off, but man, great job there. Good arm strength he's shown.
10 seconds to play in the first half. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Stillwater at the 20-yard line of Sand Springs. They do have 1 timeout remaining, so they don't have to immediately go to the end zone, but they do want to get at least 2 plays out of this. They would love to get some points before the halftime break. Stick around. Coming up at halftime, we'll go back and recap the scoring, hit the stats, hit the Skordle scoreboard, and so much more. I'll tell you, a lot of good players on both these teams. You watch the athleticism of the two running backs for Sand Springs, Ellie McCoy and Kenneth Page. But, boy, the tight end, Josh Ford, you can see why OSU is interested in a kid like that. So first down and 10. The 10 yards doesn't matter as much as the 10 seconds remaining on the clock. 3 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Acord in the gun. Looking left. Rolling right. Floats it near side, incomplete. Over the jumping Holden Thompson.
Intended for Holden Thompson.
So now with 6 seconds to play, they still have that one timeout. They might have a chance to get 2 plays up, but they will attempt a field goal here.
I like it.
Brody Long will try it from 37 yards out. The right hash. Low snap. Kick is on the way and blocked. This is returnable. And picked up as the half comes to an end. So the field goal blocked, and a lot of momentum for Sand Springs. You can tell by their enthusiasm as they head to the locker room. Halfway through this one, Stillwater leads 14-10. And Sand Springs will get the football to start the second half. We'll take a break. Halftime, Pioneer Stadium in Stillwater. You're watching it on the Skordle Game of the Week.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people. and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkunpregnant.org. That's thinkunpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a Ranger?
Halftime in Stillwater, the Pioneers on top of Sand Springs 14-10. Let's go back and recap the first half. A scoreless first quarter before Sand Springs got on the board in the first play of the second quarter, a 30-yard field goal by Dawson Puckett. It capped a 21-play drive that covered 67 yards and took 7 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock. Stillwater answered quicker. They took over after the field goal, took over on their own 35-yard line. Moved the ball down the field 65 yards in 9 plays in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And it was a 17-yard touchdown pass from Chance Acord to the freshman Deacon Jones. The extra point good, 9:28 to play in the second quarter. And Stillwater had taken the 7-3 lead. After a turnover, interception, Stillwater got the ball back at the midfield stripe, the 50-yard line. They score in 6 plays in 1 minute and 8 seconds, and it was Chance Acord, the run from 2 yards out. The extra point kick by Brody Long made it 14-3, 7:21 to play in the second quarter. And then when you felt like the momentum was really with the home team, Stillwater, lightning struck for Sand Springs. They take over on their own 30-yard line. And on the second play of the drive, a 68-yard touchdown pass from Easton Webb to Wyatt Rutledge. Extra point kick by Dawson Puckett. That made it 14-10, 1:46 to play in the first half. Capped a 2-play, 70-yard drive and took 16 seconds off the clock. Stillwater got the ball from their own 29-yard line after that touchdown. They moved the ball down into Sand Springs territory, tried a 37-yard field goal that was blocked on the final play of the first half. 14-10, the lead for Stillwater over Sand Springs. We'll take a break, come back in a few minutes, give you the first half numbers, and later on the Skordle scoreboard. You're watching the Skordle Game of the Week.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The Sports Animal.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We're making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at Skordle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse.
Stillwater leads Sand Springs 14-10 at the halftime break. And let's take a look at the numbers from the first half. First of all, for the Sandites, we talked about how they had to establish the running game. Well, 16 carries, only 45 yards rushing in the first half. Allie McCoy had 7 carries for 25 yards. Kenneth Page, just 5 carries for 6 yards in the first half. Easton Webb, the quarterback, 3 carries for 9 yards. Through the air, Easton Webb, 10 of 18 passing for 118 yards, a touchdown, and then the 2 interceptions. So on the total offense for Sand Springs in the first half, 34 offensive plays, 163 yards, and they averaged 4.8 yards per play. For Stillwater, 14 rushes for 89 yards. Holden Thompson, 7 carries for 68 yards. And Chance Acord, 5 carries, 23 yards to lead the way for the Pioneers. Through the air, Chance Acord threw the ball 28 times in the first half, 19 of 28 for 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Heston Thompson, 6 receptions in the first half. The freshman Deacon Jones had 3, including a 17-yard touchdown pass. Trey Tuck had 4 catches in the first half, a long of 34. And Josh Ford, the tight end, had 4 catches, a long of 24. 42 offensive plays for Stillwater, 319 yards. They averaged 7.6 yards a play. We thought that Sand Springs would have to establish that running game. They've got some improving to do in the second half, but they're only down 14-10, and they'll get the football to start the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. We'll check the Skordle scoreboard. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
This is game.
Just about ready for the second half. Let's check the Skordle scoreboard. First of all, Corn Bible trailing Ryan 18-12. Burns Flat Dill City losing to Merritt 34-0. Will Rogers trailing Grove in the third quarter 40-0. Plainview beats leading Lone Grove 28-21. Barnsdall leading Pioneer 34-6. And Jenks shutting out Norman North 28-0. We'll keep an eye on that Skordle scoreboard throughout the evening, but back to third quarter action. The kickoff on the return for Sand Springs by Alex Dudley. Took a pretty good pop. He lost his helmet. Sand Springs will take over first down and 10. They'll start the drive at their own 30-yard line, trailing 14-10. And Adam Dieselhorst, what does Sand Springs got to do to win this ball game? I thought they had the momentum early on, but that touchdown late after Stillwater had kind of regained the momentum a little bit, that touchdown late was huge for Sand Springs.
Yeah, I think they need to focus on trying to establish the run. Obviously, with the big backs they have and the versatile players, I think they've relied way too much on trying to pass the ball. Obviously, they get the big pass play, but the run game is kind of where it's at. I think they need to establish and keep the ball out of Stillwater's hands here in the second half.
We talked about those numbers in the first half. 16 rushes for 45 rushing yards, and that's the reason why it hasn't worked too well for them. Boy, that front line is your quarterback, Easton Webb, taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bring up second down and 10. It's a nice defensive play made by Judah Schwogler. Second down and 10. Wants to throw this time. Near side ball is caught and popped out of bounds across the 30-yard line of the 32.
Got a bunch of people listening. At least we know there's a handful of people watching. The couple of coaches from across the state I've spoke to tonight. Robert Bernard at Fairview is tuned in. Coach Lynn Shackelford from Cashion, who coached Chance Acord last year, is tuned in watching. Mark Rogers is tuned in watching.
Down in Texas tonight.
He's headed down to the Bevo Bash.
Third down and 5. Pass completion to Caden Campbell. Has a man.
That's picked. Ooh, good coverage.
And knocked away. You're right, thrown into coverage. His intended receiver was Caleb Goodman. There were a couple of defenders there, and knocking it down was Heston Thompson. Now Heston, not take it back. Yeah, it's Heston Thompson who is coming to the near sideline. He has turned his ankle, and he is on the field right now. That's a loss that Stillwater can't afford. He's a really good player for them on both sides of the ball. So he's got up for a moment, tested out. Looks like he might have turned an ankle or something. He decided to go down. Check that Skordle scoreboard again. We will tell you that Putnam City at the half leading Capitol Hill 58-0 tonight. Out in the Panhandle, Turpin has beaten Beaver 49-0. Elk City over Cache 35-0 at the half. Lawton over Northwest Classen 35-6 in the second quarter. Halftime score, Heritage Hall over Douglas 57-0. Westmore over Broken Arrow 14-13. 8-man football score for you. Ringwood shutting out Quinlan Hillsdale in the second quarter 36-0. A full schedule of high school football tomorrow night, including, we're going to tag along on a game of the week tomorrow. What is Blanchard?
Lions.tv.
BlanchardLions.tv. They take on Tuttle.
I'll tell you what, Heritage Hall, man, we had them earlier on in the year against Millwood. They are impressive.
Dawson Puckett will punt it away, standing inside his 20-yard line. Pretty good kick this time. It will drive Trey Tuck back, 35-yard line to the 39.
Dawson Puckett's pass.
Special teams tackle was made by Hudson Shepard.
Tackled by Hudson Shepard. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39.
And Stillwater will take over 1st down and 10. 39-yard line is where this drive will start. And it will start with 11-11 to play in the 3rd quarter.
And Westmore, like you mentioned, is up 21-13 now on Broken Arrow. And they had that big win, I believe, last week against Jinx, or maybe the week before.
1st down and 10, Chance Acord will hand off this time. Little running room in the middle. They push the pile across the 40-yard line to the 42.
Get off to Holden Thompson.
And it's Holden Thompson, his 8th carry of the ball game, 73 yards rushing now. They go back, actually 71 yards rushing after the 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 7. Acord to throw this time. Left side, ball caught. Trying to step out of a tackle. And unsuccessful into the freshman, Deacon Jones.
Tackled by Landon Barnes.
Landon Barnes for the stop out to the 44-yard line.
Deacon Jones. So Deacon Jones, is that the name of the one of famous NFL player, right?
Played for the Rams.
And also Deacon Jones is starting 2-guard for Dale High School. They're a really good basketball team. They got a Deacon Jones on their team. We'll see them in the Tournament of Champions this year.
3rd down and 5. The pass was intended on the near sideline for Trey Tuck. And that'll bring up 4th down and 5. Chance Acord in the first half, the numbers he put up in the first half, almost his best passing numbers of the season for a full game. Tied him for 230 yards. Last week against Booker T. Washington, he threw for 237, 21-26 for 237, 228 against Norman, 223 against UConn. So he's putting up numbers he's reserved for the full game in the first half of this one.
Good punt.
And it will angle toward the sideline out of bounds.
Punt by Thomas Kendrick. Travels out of bounds with 18.
So they get the 3 and out. Sand Springs down 14-10. We'll get the football right back.
Jinx is just rolling all over Norman North. They're now up 35-0 in that game. It's been a kind of a strange year in 6A other than the normal, right? Bixby,
yeah, exactly.
On a different level. Fantastic job that Lauren Montgomery's done over there and his coaching staff and his players. It seemed like, they lose a big bunch of seniors and everybody thinks they may come back to reality, and that's just not the case.
They're just in reload mode. They've built that program to where it is, and it's just a great program. The weight program and all that. They've done a tremendous job.
Yeah, we host our 7-on-7 event over there every year with them, and it's no surprise the success they have.
Hand off, and not a whole lot there on this carry by Allie McCoy.
That's big number 8, Josh Ford, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised with the trouble that Sand Springs has had trouble running the football tonight. I'm surprised they're only down 14-10. They're still hanging in this ball game, and they've not been able to get their offense on track for the most part.
Ooh, big hole.
Nice hole right there, out across the 25-yard line. As Allie McCoy, that is his second longest run of the ball game.
Gain of 8.
As he gains 8.
3rd down.
3rd down and 2. Ooh, that was almost picked and taken back the other way.
Pass broken up by Deacon Jones.
Well, you can tell Deacon Jones is going to be a player for Stillwater. Only a freshman. We've called his name a lot tonight.
No doubt.
And a quick 3 and out. Stillwater will get the ball back. And right now, the way the game is playing out, the field position game is working in favor of the Pioneers right now. We'll see what happens with this punt. Dawson Puckett will stand inside his 15. Low punt. We'll see what kind of roll it gets. It'll take a Sand Springs roll inside the 40-yard line. It will die at the 36. You've got to give Hunter Wilson some credit. He was trying to fan the ball. He was trying to create a little gust of wind to push the ball down toward the 35-yard line. So Stillwater takes over first down and 10. And this drive will start with 9:08 to play. So to start the second half, punt, punt, punt. 3 possessions, 3 punts. Not only that, but 3 3-and-outs.
These teams made good adjustments at halftime, right?
They did.
Well, defensively.
Exactly. Acord near side. Ball caught. And Trey Tuck got across the 40-yard line to the 44 before he was tackled by Alex Dudley. Nice gain on first down of 8.
Hunter Wilson. Gain of 8. Second down.
Trey Tuck's 5th catch of the night. Throw it near side. Ball caught again by Tuck. He'll get the first down this time. Out across midfield to the 48-yard line. He'll pick up 8 more. Same play.
For a Pioneer first down.
Gatlin Gunn with the stop. First down and 10 in Sand Springs territory. Pump fake. Looking left, now looking right. Acord wants to run, and he'll get it down inside the 45-yard line, stepping out at the 42. So didn't see anything looking good downfield. Takes off.
Gain of 7.
Mark it down to the 41, so a gain of 7 yards. For Acord now 6 carries for 30 yards rushing.
He has been the bulk of
really
their
is.
offense tonight.
No doubt about it. Handoff up the
Ooh,
middle,
big
busting
hole.
free. He could be gone to the house. Holden Thompson. 36 or 41-yard touchdown run by Holden Thompson to make the score 20-10. That's the big play that Pioneers were looking for. And for Holden Thompson, that is his 12th rushing touchdown of the season.
Well, a great job by the big guys up front for Stillwater, getting a helmet on a helmet. That hole was, I could have maybe made it to the end zone on that play. So big credit to the offensive lineman there. Also, great run. Great answer for Stillwater.
Parker Edwards the hold. Brody Long with the kick. Up and through. 8:28 to play in the third quarter. It's now 21-10. Stillwater will take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The Sports Animal.
Stillwater scores quick. 4 plays, 64 yards in just 44 seconds, and it was Holden Thompson with the 41-yard touchdown run. Brody Long with the extra point kick.
Please direct your attention to the 25-yard line.
And the kick for
Pioneer Stadium.
Return will set up
Senior cheer squad members.
Sand Springs first down and 10, 27-yard line is where this drive will start for the Sandites. They now trail by 11. They need to make something happen. Last time they were down, 14-3. They got that big, long touchdown pass right before the end of the first half to make it 14-10. Now they're down by 11 again. From the 27-yard line, this drive starts with 8:23 to play in the third quarter. Big game in 6A2 District 1. Hand off up the middle, trying to find a little bit of running room and gaining about 6 or so on first down is Kenneth Page that time. That's his 6th carry of the night. He had 5 carries for 6 yards. Then a late flag.
That's going to be a unsportsmanlike on
Nehemiah Colonna defensively for Stillwater.
Stillwater there. The last man got caught. They got tied up there with the big lineman there on the edge from Sand Springs. And typically the retaliation is always what gets caught.
Coach Kaywood it's not going to be fun for the guys, for the players watching the video of this one tomorrow. Penalties have been a major part of this ball game. 15 more the easy way. So they'll mark it out shy of the 50-yard line at the 49. So first down and 10 for the Sandites. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you tonight. Cameron Billy on camera. Tyler Kerr, our producer engineer.
Big hole.
Counter give this time, and nice running room for the second play in a row for Kenneth Page. He's beginning to find the seams, and he'll pick up about 8 or so on first down, mark him back to the 7-yard gain to the 43-yard line.
I'd say if you like watching offensive line play, watch number 69 for Sand Springs. He is putting people on their backs.
There he goes again. That time it's Page again. 3 straight carries by Page. Page, the senior, 6 foot tall, 190 pounds. He's going downhill right now. Not this time, though. We tackled after about a 1-yard gain this time.
Tackled by Keaton Mason.
Keaton Mason with the stop. There is a flag on the play at the line of scrimmage. It's a hold.
Sand Springs.
And Sand Springs will go back this time. Back to the 45-yard line. Stepped away for a while. They're just joining us. Stillwater just scored on a 41-yard touchdown run by Holden Thompson. Put them up 21-10. Webb throws right out into space. Oh, a nice move down the far sideline goes Caleb Goodman. And Goodman
Easton Webb pass complete to Caleb Goodman. There's a flag down.
Run out of bounds inside the 30, but yeah, flag down, and I think that this might be going against Sand Springs again.
Had a lot of penalties in this game.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Hands at the face.
Hand to the face. That does go against Stillwater, or against Sand Springs, so mark them back. So the Sandites going backwards now. That negated a really nice play. So mark it back to the 40. It is first down and a mile. First down and 32.
First down in Morrison.
Yeah, screen pass caught, nothing doing. Loss on that play. The catch made by Kenneth Page. He was collapsed on behind the line of scrimmage. They'll go back to the 35 this time, a loss of 5. Going backwards.
Loss of 5. Second down and 38.
So second and 38.
Screen. I like that play call. They can go both ways with that screen.
And this time it's Page again.
Easton Webb's pass complete to Caleb Goodman.
Don't take it back. It's Goodman. 7 instead of 2. So Goodman out to the 48-yard line. Gain of 13. Just trying to get some manageable chunks here to make it, well, still third down and 23 now.
And 25.
Third and long. Screen pass sailed over the head of his intended receiver. Goodman incomplete, so now fourth down and long.
4th down.
That was a 10-play drive that really went nowhere. Yes, they did pick up 21 yards, but boy, the penalty short-circuited that one. Sand Springs will have to give the ball back to Stillwater. Stillwater leading 21-10.
Got to be careful here if you're Sand Springs of letting this thing get away from you.
Puckett's punt. Takes a nice roll, and they'll down it at the 20. Stillwater takes over first down and 10 from the 20. Do some counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 punts so far in the second half, and for the game, 4, 5, 6, 7 punts in the ball game. Thought there were more than that. It just seems like because we had 4 here in the second half.
We're done. All right. We'll listen to it.
So Stillwater takes over first down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
You're in the light getting in.
5:44 to play. They loved one of their long, time-consuming drives like they had in that first half. Actually, it was Sand Springs had the long, time-consuming drive that ended in the field goal. Ball caught near sideline. And that's Trey Tuck with another catch, about a 5-yard gain.
Gain of 5.
Tuck has 7 catches tonight. Carry up the middle this time for a couple.
Holden Thompson up the middle.
Holden Thompson out to the 28.
Flag down.
Flag on the play. What's this one? Last time Sand Springs won in this series was 2015, but they've only played twice since 2015, and Stillwater won both of those. Personal foul goes against Stillwater this time. Mark it back 15 yards inside the 15-yard line down to the 9. Take it back to 14. 14 is where it will be from.
Second down.
So second down at about 15 or so. Put the clock in motion as we'll tick down to 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. The 11-point lead for the Pioneers on homecoming in Stillwater tonight. Acord, inside screen, ball caught, tackle immediately by Hudson Shepard. Ball was caught by Trey Tuck. No gain.
Great job there by Shepard. Stillwater's really liked this quick pass out here on the edge. They've run a lot of quick stuff in their passing game, had a ton of success with it tonight.
3rd and 15, actually 3rd and 16.
I'd like to see him hit the big guy over the middle here. Vertical route.
Big old tight end, Josh Ford. Acord looking left. Has a man far sideline, ball caught, first down and more. There's the freshman again, Deacon Jones.
Can't take one pass, complete to Deacon Jones. The gain is good for a Pioneer. First down.
That across the 45-yard line to the 48.
You can hear this kid's name a bunch. Just a freshman. He has been very impressive tonight.
34-yard gain.
He just looks natural. You know, I mean, that ball, he didn't wait on that ball. He came and got it. Cut up field for a big gain. Been very impressed with him tonight.
A 5-yard penalty moved it back to the 43, it looks like. Try to find some running room at the middle. Holden Thompson get back to the original line of scrimmage. To the 47. Owen Floyd with the stop. Thompson for 4.
Second down.
I like this drive too. Stillwater's taking a little bit more time here with the 2-score lead and kind of bleeding this clock a little bit. Not going so fast like they did in the last few possessions. Ooh, that was risky.
Pass is complete. Deacon Jones again.
Nope, he dropped it.
Oh, it's incomplete. I wanted to look here. I'm pulling up my stats. Season stats for Stillwater. Coming into this ball game, Deacon Jones had 3 catches for 31 yards on the season coming in. I've got him for 4 catches for about 70 in this one. Handoff up the middle. And Holden Thompson for a couple. We'll give him the 50.
Tackle by Gatlin Gunn.
Gatlin Gunn with the stop.
Fourth down.
It's been kind of a breakout game for the freshman. And it will be 4th down and 8. Stillwater will punt it away. And boy, this third quarter is moving pretty quickly as these teams, this will be the 5th punt of the third quarter. It was the long touchdown drive for Stillwater, the quick touchdown drive, 4 plays, 64 yards in just 44 seconds, when Holden Thompson busted free for the 41-yard touchdown. Only scoring since halftime. High kick hangs up into the air, aimed to the far sideline, and out of bounds.
Another great punt for Kendrick.
Yeah, punters have been key in this ball game. There's been a lot of them. It's a field position kind of a game. Sand Springs by no means out of this one because their defense is stopping Stillwater. They just need to score. They're down 21-10. And they will take over at the 16-yard line, their own 16-yard line. 2:30 to play, third quarter. Webb hands off right side. This time it is Allie McCoy. We got a heap and helping of Kenneth Page in the last drive. Now it's Allie McCoy's turn.
Great job by Keaton Mason coming up and filling the hole. That looked like McCoy had a chance there.
Gain of 2. Second down.
35 yards rushing on 10 carries for Allie McCoy. 3 receivers.
Counter.
McCoy again. Just trying to get some help getting the pile pushed forward, but he's going to be stopped forward progress ending at the 21. Gain of 3.
By Nehemiah Colone.
Colone with the stop.
Stillwater has done a good job tonight stopping the run game for Sand Springs. I think that's really kind of been the key. Sand Springs has not been able to get anything going offensively.
Sand Springs last week, 392 yards rushing, averaged 10.9 yards a carry against Tahlequah. That is not happening tonight. Better defense, but they've had a hard time getting that running game going tonight. 3rd down and 4. Inside screen again, this time Wyatt Rutledge with the catch, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They dropped, actually worked out better for him. They didn't lose the yardage.
Let's punt it again, Tom.
Another one coming. Dawson Puckett, we've talked about him as much as anybody tonight. He had the 37 to the 30-yard field goal in the first half. And a plethora of punts.
You mentioned earlier on, Tom, make sure everybody tunes in on the Skordle Network tomorrow night as we'll have plenty of games. We'll have the Patriots show up, and we'll have Blanchard and Tuttle on BlanchardLions.tv. So should be a bunch of good ones. And obviously we'll be back with more Game of the Weeks next week, too. We'll make those announcements over the weekend.
Yep. From the 41-yard line, Stillwater takes over. They would just love to get to the end of the third quarter here, get into the fourth with a 21-10 lead.
Need to give a shout-out to Todd Lisenby for being our guest picker this last week, as well as Blake Jarwin, who we found out that Blake is on his way back down to Dallas to try to give it one more shot playing for the Cowboys, which is a pretty cool deal. So good luck to him.
Great guest, a lot of fun. That show's a blast to do. There's your big tight end. There's Ford, the near sideline. Just get it to him and let him rumble for as much as he can. You'll pick up about the 50-yard line. Going to mark him at the 49, so a gain of 8.
I mean, that play hasn't gone for anything but 10, 15 yards every time. I guess 8 there, but
Ford, that's his 5th catch of the night. Thompson will get the first down.
Around the left side.
Into Sand Springs territory to the 47, picking up 4 yards.
Hunter Wilson defensively.
Hunter Wilson with the stop. $122 yards on 12 carries for Holden Thompson tonight. And they'll give it to him again.
I like how they're leaning more on establishing the run, shorten this game. Obviously, it's probably going to be one more play here in this quarter, and we'll jump into the 4th here.
Gain of 4. Second down.
On the 43-yard line.
Actually, this could be the last play of the quarter if they wanted it to be.
This one will be. And Thompson inside the 40-yard line, down to the 38, about a yard shy of the first down as he picks up 5 more. And that should take us to the 4th quarter. Now, Stillwater scored the only touchdown of the second half so far. Holden Thompson's 41-yard touchdown run. They led 14-10 at the half. They lead 21-10 as we go to the 4th quarter. We'll take a break from Pioneer Stadium in Stillwater. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst, and the Skordle crew tonight. Tyler Kerr, our producer-engineer, Camden Billy on camera tonight.
Short drive.
Yeah, they got the home game tonight. We had to drive a little bit from Enid. They're right here at OSU going to school. Home game for them. 3rd down and 1. And right up the middle should be first down yardage for Holden Thompson. Plus the quarterback keeper, Acord, that time. So Acord should just enough to get to move the sticks, and it will be. At the 36-yard line, give him 2.
Much more methodical about Stillwater's approach, mixing in more of the run game. Really like what the play calling here in the second half.
Acord threw the ball 28 times in the first half. Showcasing the run game more if that clock continues to tick, and that's Acord to the near sideline being taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Acord's going to be kicking himself when he watches film tomorrow. He had a hole if you'd just cut it up right there a little bit. Probably got 5 or 6.
2nd and 10. Chance Acord. He played 2 years at Cashin, right? Starting quarterback for the Wildcats for 2 years.
I believe just 1 year.
Just 1 year?
Yeah. I think so, because 2 years ago, Cashin won the state championship.
Yeah, and he wasn't the quarterback.
No, he was not. I'm sure Camden doesn't like to hear that.
He sacked as Acord sacked back at the 41-yard line, getting in there.
Was that 2 years ago? Yeah. I'm terrible with years.
Waylon Jeffers lost in the play back to the 41, a loss of 5.
I think there's a lot of questions. That brings up something about Acords. You know, there's always these questions about small school kids and how they translate. And I think that there's a lot of great high school football players across the state of Oklahoma. The biggest difference is obviously the depth and size when you get in these bigger classes. But, you know, Acord's proving a Class A quarterback can be very successful in 6A. And sometimes people wonder that. So
3rd and 16, he wants to throw. Near side, looking for the freshman.
Played defense.
Yeah, he did, almost intercepted. Was almost picked off by Landon Barnes. You're right, Deacon Jones was
Fourth down.
Became a defensive back right there to knock that one away. So it's 4th down and 15.
I believe you mentioned one of the Sand Springs, a kid transferred in from Wilburton, right?
Yes.
And that's another small school. So
Actually, no, it was a transfer to Stillwater.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why not? That was not a good punt.
That is not, wow, landed on the track.
We bragged about how good his punting was, and that was a poor effort.
This will help Sand Springs field position wise. They've still got time, down by 11. Feeling his leg may be falling off after all the work tonight.
For cars, boat, and personal use. Our kicker, Living Loud.
So Sand Springs will take over now. 1st down and 10, 32-yard line. This drive will start with 10:07 to play. Sand Springs has Putnam City West next week at home.
Yeah, they're having a good year this year, right?
I can tell you that in a second now. On his horse throwing down the field, pass is intended for his intended receiver, Caden Campbell. Good coverage, though, by the freshman, Deacon Jones.
Be a hold back here at the line of scrimmage, I think, on Sand Springs. That's got to be over 20 penalties on the night between the two of them.
Yeah, PC West is off to a 0-2 start in district play. So.
Maybe it's PC Original that's having the good year.
We'll mark this one back. 22. Bringing up, should be 1st down and 20.
Oh, he ended up catching it. That kind of threw the timing off of the tackler.
Caleb Goodman, another catch. Back a little bit of that yardage out to the 29-yard line, picking up 7.
Both these teams aren't afraid to throw the wide receiver screenplays. There has been I'm going to use plethora again. We've used that word a handful of times tonight.
Been a plethora of screen passes in this game. 2nd down and 13 after the 7-yard gain. Webb steps up, has a man on the run, led him a little bit too much, intended for Wyatt Rutledge, incomplete.
And that would have been the second time that Rutledge has gotten behind the defense.
Third down.
So now 3rd down and 13. We haven't talked about the wind tonight, but it is blowing in from the north, which would be at the back of Sand Springs right now. We've got a timeout. Timeout called by Stillwater. 9:12 to play in the ball game. They lead 21-10. We'll take a break. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle, brought to you by Career Tech.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company.
9:12 to play in the 4th quarter, 21-10, Stillwater over Sand Springs, and the Sandites have it 3rd down and 13 after the Stillwater timeout. Line of scrimmage is their own 29-yard line.
3rd down.
Big third down. Sand Springs needs to convert one of these big third downs. Down by 2 possessions. Stepping up in traffic, has a man.
Good
on
ball.
the run. Let him a little bit too much again. Caleb Goodman that time got free. Deacon Jones, the coverage, but Goodman had a step on him, and it will be 4th down and 13.
All 3 times, Webb had a man behind the defense and just slightly overthrew each one of them all 3 times. He'll be kicking himself when he's watching film tomorrow. Maybe he won't watch film tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. Sunday? I don't know.
Dawson Puckett will stand inside his 15-yard line. Punting with the breeze here.
Yeah, that wind just kind of picked up.
I know.
That north wind's going to be coming in tomorrow. This is about our last, I think, nice weather day.
Punt was nearly blocked. Good punt, though, returnable from the 35-yard line out across the 40. Trey Tuck on the return. 43-yard line is where he is tackled, and that is where Stillwater will take over 1st down and 10.
Brought down by Hudson Shepard.
Hudson Shepard with the stop. This drive will start with 8:57 to play in the ball game, and the score 21-10. Stillwater next week. We'll be on the road at Bartlesville. Let's see, at Bartlesville, then PC West, Tahlequah, and then Muskogee. That's going to be a big matchup in Week 10. Number 1 in the state against the defending state champions, Class 6A2.
Where's that one at? At Muskogee?
That is here.
Nice. DeMurray and Ficklin, right? Is the good player for Muskogee, the quarterback.
Ruffers have had a darn good year. You know, Sand Springs, a year ago, they were 7-5. Made it to the playoffs. They won a playoff game a year ago. Of course, in 6A, 1 and 2, the top 6 teams make the playoffs. So 6 of the 8 teams will make the playoffs. And in this case, Sand Springs, they beat Putnam City in the first round and lost to Choctaw in the second round. What's your take on what's going to happen next year in Oklahoma high school football? They're adding all of the divisions and, to me, watering down the state championships. I don't know what you think about it, but you're going to have a lot more classes next year. You're going to have like 2A Division I and 2A Division II, and I think there's going to be a Class B Division I and Class B Division II?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I mean, by splitting 6A, they just opened up a can of worms, to be honest with you. I mean, because, you know, as it pertains.
Running room after the catch for Talon Kendrick. Big gain inside the 20 from the marker right at the 25-yard line.
I think it's just a matter of opinion, you know. I mean, a lot of people don't realize the big difference between the bottom of a class like Class A and the top of Class A. I mean, you know, you can be in the bottom of Class A and you don't even have a stoplight in your town, and you can be at the top of Class A and have a Pizza Hut and a Taco Mayo and stoplights and a community. And a lot of people that are in bigger schools and cover bigger school football, they just have this assumption that there's not that big of a difference, and there really is. You know, if you're a community like Thomas, that's not a very big town, and you're playing towns like Stroud, that's off the interstate, I mean, that's a big difference. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if they did it in 6A and everybody was fine with it, I don't know why it's not fine to split up other classes where there's a big difference between the bottom and the top.
But you're saying, and I agree with you, they opened up the can of worms by
100%,
splitting up 6A.
yeah. I mean, everybody that wants to say, oh, well, it's 6A, well, I get that. But still, the small classes have to deal with the same thing, you know. That's just people not being educated to small school football in Oklahoma. So that's my opinion. Maybe my opinion is not accurate, but.
First down and goal from the 7-yard line into the end zone. Holden Thompson. For Holden, his second touchdown run of the second half. And that'll make it 27-10. 7-yard run. I wish they'd come up with different ways to name the class. I don't like Division 2.
I know.
Like 2A, whatever it's going to be, 2A Division 2, Class
Yeah.
B Division 2. 28-10 our score. We'll take a break. Back after this, you're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Well, a 3-play drive for Stillwater. 57 yards, and it took 27 seconds. The 7-yard touchdown run by Holden Thompson. It's 28-10 now.
Yeah, and I really like what Stillwater's done here in the second half. They had a ton of success throwing the ball in the first half, and they've sprinkled in some success throwing the ball. But, man, the run game is really what's changed this game. They've been able to milk the clock down, been able to put 2 scores up on the board, and they're still playing good defense.
So 8:29 to play is when this drive will start, and the line of scrimmage is the 33-yard line.
We've seen a couple of 6A2 teams, right? No, I guess Del City's 5A, right?
I think they moved down to 5A.
That's right. Choctaw 6A2,
Yep.
is that right?
Yep.
Had that game earlier on in the year. Both those teams are very talented teams. Del City has got a really tough team. Unfortunately, they have Carl Albert in their class.
Yeah.
Who may be one of the better teams in the state, regardless of class.
Setting the screen pass up. Boy, threw it into traffic where somebody in a blue jersey could have picked that one pretty easily.
I'll tell you who's another team that's been really impressive this year is Guthrie. Guthrie has not given up a lot of points. You look at their scores, I don't believe they've given up more than 2 scores in any game. They have Bishop McGinnis this week. I think that'll be a good game, too.
Very appropriate with the strong defense like they have. They play at the Rock.
That is correct.
2nd and 10. Webb passed. He reeled it in eventually. And nice yardage across midfield as that catch is made by Wyatt Rutledge.
I've been impressed with Rutledge. He's a good route runner. Fast kid, too, out off the edge.
Nice gain right there from the 33 across midfield to the 42. 25 yards.
Westmore and Broken Arrow is tied up at 28 now. Good run.
For Allie McCoy this time inside the 30-yard line down to the 27. So he'll gain 15.
Tackle by Dan Booth.
53 yards rushing on 12 carries for Allie McCoy tonight. And we've got an injured Sandite down there. Yeah, next week, we'll come up with our schedule of ball games. The week after that is fall break. Probably have some Thursday night action for you.
I think so. We will have the Pick'em show next week. I believe Jay Sternberger is going to join us, who is another high school preps player that is prospecting the NFL at tight end currently. I believe he's back training with the Jets again. But he spent a little time playing in the USBL this year. I believe that team he played on won the championship too as well.
USFL.
USFL,
Yep.
Sorry, not BL. That wouldn't make any
the old
sense.
pro basketball league that I was a part of years ago.
I mean, Jace was a good basketball player, but he can't play in the USBL.
Yes, he was. Didn't he win? Wasn't he MVP of the Week Capital tournament like 3 years in a row, I think?
He may have been.
I think he may have been.
He may have been. He's a heck of a football player, too.
If not, his legend just continues to grow. But I seem to remember, I think he was. I want to say he won it more than once. I think it may have been 3. We'll have to ask him that next week.
Ooh.
Wow, play blown up in the backfield as Kenneth Page wrapped up and thrown down.
That's big Josh Ford. Josh might have a future on the defensive line, too, over at Oklahoma State. So
Lost 5.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. He has been impressive tonight.
Back to the 32-yard line, going backwards. So second down and 15, 7.5 to play. Webb to throw.
Bumped.
He was hit as he threw the football. It should have been picked.
Dropped there by number 27.
Dom Forbes. I'll take it back no other way.
Keaton Mason.
Keaton Mason, yeah. Keaton Mason. So now third down and long. Well, 2-down territory here for Sand Springs in Stillwater territory in the fourth quarter, down 28-10. So they've got 2 plays to pick up 15 yards here. Webb this time. Oh, he's chased and sacked. Back at the 37.
The Pioneers are just relentless on the defensive line. They constantly moving on their feet. A lot of times they don't have their hands down. It makes them tough to block, but man, they are getting upfield quick every time at the snap. Now, of course, it makes it pretty easy knowing they're going to throw the ball every time, but Webb has been off his mark all night long.
That was Caleb Humba with the sack. He had 2 coming into the ball game tonight on the season. And we've got a timeout. We'll take a break. 6:47 to play in the contest. 28-10 Stillwater. We come back. It's the game of the week on Skordle.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at Skordle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Now, the Thursday night NFL game, a bit of a surprise. The Bears over the Commanders, 27-3 at the half. That ball game's into the second half now. But
they're going to miss up getting the first pick.
Yeah, exactly. Webb to the end zone. Incomplete. Once again, led his receiver out of the back of the end zone a little bit too much. Intended for Caleb Goodman.
I believe there's a flag there.
There is a flag down. That was 4th and a bunch.
They're going to be roughing the passer.
Was he hit late? Because he threw it in traffic. There were Pioneers around him. This is going to be a huge break for the Sandites. There wouldn't even be enough to get the first down, but they'll get the automatic first down with the penalty, the 15-yard penalty. So they'll mark the ball at the 22 after the roughing the passer. And the drive stays alive for the Sandites. Webb will hand off this time to Kenneth Page. Page to the 20. Not a whole lot more than that.
Nehemiah Colonna
on the stop for the Pioneers. Hand it off to him again. And at the 15-yard line, boy, he stepped out. He was almost upended, kept his feet helicoptered, and picked up a couple extra yards. Down to the 13. Gain of 7 for Page. 3rd down and 1. Up tempo as they are down by 18 points in the final 6 minutes of the ball game.
To run the same play again.
Webb hands off to him up the middle, first down inside the 10. Mark him down to the 9. Gain of 4. It's turning into another long drive. They had a 21-play drive in the first half, capped off with a field goal.
First down and goal.
It's now 1st and goal. And this is the 11th play of the drive.
Gonna be a false start.
Flag down.
Move them back 5 yards.
Penalties have just been out of control tonight.
There'll be a college football game here tomorrow night down the street at Boone Pickens, Oklahoma State and K-State. So a lot of football here in the Stillwater area this weekend, or on Thursday and Friday at least. Once again, it's Kenneth Page run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line at the 8. And it's 2nd down and goal. Clock has stopped, 5:26 to play. Quarterback up the middle, and boy, he was met and pushed back. He was met by Caleb Humble.
Quarterback keeper, Jace Arnold.
And Humble detonated on him.
Humble's a big kid, 262, almost 240.
And that is Jace Arnold is in there at quarterback down on that carry. And Arnold this time will get inside the 5-yard line, down to the 4. And now it's 4th down and goal.
Tackled by Taylor Payne.
They'll run Webb back in there.
4th down.
So 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line. As Sand Springs trying to punch in their 2nd touchdown of the night. Boot around the left side by the quarterback. And Easton Webb is in for the touchdown.
There's a flag down again.
There is a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
I didn't know if he got it inside the pylon or not. They're going to take this touchdown off the board.
I think it's going to be after it.
Something happened with Kaylor Page. As there is a discussion going on with the officials, Kaylor Page, and Kaylor Page is walking sheepishly back to the bench. The touchdown for the quarterback, Easton Webb, as he will score from 4 yards out. That'll make it 28-16. So now Sand Springs looks like they will go for 2 as they try to get it to a 10-point game, get it to a 2-possession. Well, I guess it's a 2-possession game right now, but the chance to get it to a touchdown and a field goal.
Result of the play is a touchdown, Sand Springs.
And with the penalty is half the distance to the goal line, so they're going to mark it from the 1. Or the 1.5, actually.
Dead ball foul and sportsmanlike conduct against Stillwater.
And so the official getting us all caught up now. The dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Stillwater. Count the touchdown, 2-point conversion, half the distance. Webb up under center this time. Haven't seen that much. And he will hand off to Kenneth Page, who gets into the end zone for 2.
2-point conversion is good.
2-point conversion good, makes it 28-18. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
Sand Springs 18.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractor.
Personal foul.
14-play drive for Sand Springs, covered 67 yards and took 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. And it was the quarterback Easton Webb scoring from 4 yards out, and Kenneth Page the 2-point conversion run to make it a 10-point game at 28-18. Time is running out on the Sandites, 4 minutes and 19 seconds to play. And now, okay, they got half the distance on the 2-point conversion. Now they're going to kick off from the 45-yard line of Stillwater.
This is onside.
Definitely try the onside kick here.
Well, maybe not.
Needs a good hop. Right to a Pioneer. So Stillwater will take over. Each team has 2 timeouts left, so if Stillwater can string together a couple of first downs, they can take this one to the house and get a homecoming victory. Take it to the house. The 33-yard line, that's where this drive will start. 4 minutes and 16 seconds to play. Stick around after the ball game. We'll recap the scoring, go back and recap the numbers. Looks like Stillwater will get their 32nd win in this series, which dates back to 1960. They'll lead the series 32-11. Handoff up the middle. I think we might have some youngsters in there right now. This carry. Nope, it's Holden Thompson. Okay.
Is that a fumble?
He did. He fumbled the football.
They said they called him down.
Sand Springs thinks they've got this football. Matter of fact, somebody picked it up and is heading to the end zone.
What is that kid doing?
Keegan Gilman.
Timeout. Sand Springs.
So we will take a break. The timeout, 4:08 to play.
Timeout.
You're watching the game of the week on Skordle.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Dr. Matt D. Second down and 9 for Stillwater. After the Sand Springs timeout, which burned one of Sand Springs' 2 timeouts remaining. Give it off to Thompson again. He'll turn it upfield and pick up about 3 or so out to the 37.
Timeout.
They'll burn that last timeout. So the gain of 3 for Thompson. And so we haven't called many timeouts this half. Let's take another one. Pay a bill or two. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle. Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2440.
Big third down play right here as Sand Springs out of timeouts. Acord rolling to his left, and it looks like he will lower his shoulder and get near the first down. Let's see what kind of a spot he gets. He's going to be a little bit short. He's going to be a little bit short.
I don't know about that spot. Of course, I'm not down there, so seemed like he even had the ball stretched out a little bit further. Obviously, you're up 2 scores here in your Stillwater. Well, I think they're going to punt, but I may have gone for that. But
yeah, because you can put the nail in the coffin if you get the first down, because they've still Sand Springs has burned all their timeouts. But they will punt. They'll play it safe. Nothing wrong with that. They're up by 10. They would just like to give Sand Springs as long a field as possible right here.
Gotta be careful here on the punt block. Ooh.
Kick is away, not bad. Oh, it'll take a Sand Springs or a Stillwater bounce. Sand Springs bounce.
Yeah.
Sand Springs bounce, yeah. And Sand Springs will take over at the 40, at the 36. So pretty good field position.
The little pitching wedge he put out there, like a 60-degree. Sucked her back.
I wish I could do that. So from the 36-yard line, Sand Springs down by 10 with 3:44 to play. Pioneer defense wants to get a stop right here. They get the stop right here. They get the homecoming victory.
Ooh, false start. What do you know? Another flag.
And Webb, when you realize the flag and the whistle stopped, and boy, coming right up the middle was Coloni. He had to pull off. So 1st and 15 now.
Oh,
Webb pass near side was popped up into the air. That was dangerous. Now, in this ball game, let's see here. Webb has thrown the ball. Webb has thrown the ball 32 times. Acord has thrown the ball 39 times.
Ooh, sacked. Can't take a
sack back at the 24.
That's the last thing you want to do if you're Webb is take a sack there. You got to try to get the ball out if you can.
Jamari Butler Hall, senior. Back to the 25-yard line.
Ooh, face mask. Ooh, that is brutal.
Flags fly in from all over. Took his helmet off as well.
Man, that was a bad face mask.
Took off Easton Webb's helmet.
That's going to be automatic first down.
Yeah,
I don't know
that will
how
be.
many personal fouls that is on Stillwater tonight, but they have had at least 6 or 7.
And that's a big one. The sack would have been
Personal foul. Face mask,
4th down and
Stillwater.
long. Now should be a first down at the 40-yard line.
Well, I don't think it is.
Now third. Well,
it's third.
Third and 6.
3rd down.
Ooh, another player's helmet came off.
Into traffic. This could be picked. Nope, almost off the fingertips.
Easton Webb's pass.
Almost Trey Tuck almost had himself a pick.
Broken up by Trey Tuck.
And now it's 4th down and 6. Well, here's your ball game right here. 2:58 to play in the ball game. 4th down and 6 for Sand Springs at their own 40-yard line. They've got to get out past the 46 to move the chains. High snap over the head of Easton Webb. He'll fall on it, and that'll do it.
Loose ball covered.
And then a late flag, although this should be after the play is over.
But it would still be automatic first down.
Well,
right?
no, it should be change of possession, shouldn't it?
Gotcha, yeah.
It should be change of possession. And if it's a penalty on Stillwater, it would just mark them back 15 yards.
You just don't. The thing is
Wow.
you don't say anything or make any kind of reaction, you know.
It was Josh Ford, but it was a flag that came in after Webb was down. So it should be post possession, and Stillwater should have the football. So with 2:56 to play in the ball game.
Dead ball penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Stillwater. After the turnover on down.
But yeah, this has been ugly.
Yes, it has. Sure has.
Stillwater will take over at the 39-yard line of the Sandites. 2:56 to play. They get a first down here. Should be able to run the clock out. Holden Thompson right up the middle.
Holden Thompson.
And he'll pick up a pretty quick 7.
Tackled by Hudson Shepard.
Hudson Shepard on the stop. Run down to the 32 is a gain of 7. $168 yards rushing tonight on 19 carries for Holden Thompson. They'll give it to him one more time, and he'll get the first down.
That will be game over.
Down to the 26.
Gain good for a Pioneer. First down.
So that's going to put him over 170 yards, 174 rushing yards on 20 carries. And he scored a couple of rushing touchdowns as well here in the second half. Clock will tick under 2 minutes to play here. Stillwater will pick up their 3rd win in district play. You've got to watch out. You don't want to get somebody hurt over there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they need to. Yeah, exactly. Might want to snap it with under 5 on the play clock.
Thompson with no gain. Gatling gun on the stop. They can run 20 more seconds off of the play clock. Get rid of it with 10 seconds on the play clock. And up the middle, there goes Holden Thompson for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. As he'll score from 25 yards out. He's over, right at 200 yards rushing. And now 3 rushing touchdowns.
Well, that is a good point. They try, but Camden just mentioned they're trying to get district points too, right?
The 13, the 13 points. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I wasn't right. Camden was.
Yeah, well, that's something you don't think about this early in the season, but they're as important now as they are later in the year.
Isn't it 15?
It is 15 points. It's 15 points in now. I think it used to be 13. Touchdown, 34-18 our score. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service.
Now the drive for Stillwater, 4 plays, 39 yards in a minute 41. Holden Thompson scored from 25 yards out. Extra point kick makes it 35-18. And on the return for Sand Springs, he fumbled the football late, and I think Stillwater may have picked up this football up. No, I think it fell. There were 2 Pioneers right there, but jumping in between them was Lance Fish.
That was Holden Thompson, too.
Yeah.
Making the big play there.
So Sand Springs from the 44-yard line now. With a minute 10 to play. We could have been home. We could have been on the road 5 minutes ago if Stillwater would have managed the clock, but they wanted to get some points and get the full district points necessary, and they did that. Now back the other way, Ali McCoy is saying, nope, we need to get some of those district points back.
Big run.
Down to the 23-yard line. So a gain of 33 yards in the carry. It was Ali McCoy. Down to the 18-yard line before he was tackled by Ethan Nichols.
Tackled by Talon Kendrick.
Talon Kendrick there as well.
Gain of 5. Second down.
Final 30 seconds. Screen pass set up.
Great job.
It's Caleb Goodman with the catch. You're right. He got to the 12-yard line. Gain of 7.
Clock should be running.
First down and 10.
Ooh, ball tipped and intercepted. Deflected up into the air and was picked off. Talon Kendrick.
Pass intercepted by Talon Kendrick.
Kendrick gets his first interception of the season. Now, I think we can take this one to the house.
Why would it be at the 1?
So they'll mark it at the 1-yard line with 13 seconds to play.
Yeah, I don't understand why it would be at the 1. Yeah, but no one tackled him. He just ran into the end zone. I don't know. Gotcha. Guess I should look up the rules.
Well, here's what we know. There is 13 seconds left in this ball game. Stillwater's got a big lead and the ball on their own 1-yard line. So this should be the final play of the ball game. Acord gets out of the end zone, and that should do it.
Quarterback keeper, Chance Acord.
clock will hit zeros, and Stillwater, they win on homecoming. 35-18 the final. They go to 4-2 on the season, 3-0 in the district. Sand Springs falls to 3-3 and 1-2. Sand Springs next week will be hosting Putnam City West, and for Stillwater, they will be on the road at Bartlesville. We'll take a break. Our post-game show will start after this. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and rangeland, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is your spouse's snoring becoming an issue? Have you been told that you need a sleep study but refuse to go into a sleep lab? Then NextGen Sleep is here to help with our innovative solution for the evaluation, testing, and treatment of sleep apnea. NextGen is proud to offer this FDA-approved, convenient, and affordable solution that can be done all from the comfort of your own home. Call today to get started. 405-308-3324 or email us at information@nextgensleep.com.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at Skordle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Do all of that better than.
Well, Stillwater beat Sand Springs tonight, 35-18, the final. Let's go back and recap the scoring. Back in the first half, Sand Springs got on the board first. First play of the second quarter, a 30-yard field goal by Dawson Puckett put them up 3-0. And a quick answer for Stillwater on their next drive, a 9-play, 65-yard drive in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. And Chance Acord, a 17-yard touchdown pass to Deacon Jones, made it 7-3, 9:28 to play in the second quarter. They pushed their lead to 14-3. A couple of minutes later, 7:21 to play in the second quarter on a Chance Acord 2-yard touchdown run. Right before the end of the first half, Sand Springs with a late touchdown to get them back into the contest, got it back to 14-10. Easton Webb, 68-yard touchdown pass to Wyatt Rutledge, made it 14-10. That was our score at halftime. 3 consecutive punts to start the second half before Stillwater put together a 4-play, 64-yard drive in just 44 seconds. Holden Thompson, a 41-yard touchdown run, made it 21-10 with 8:26 to play in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, 8:30 to play, they pushed their lead to 28-10. Holden Thompson scored from 7 yards out. Down by 18, Sand Springs got it back to 10 on a 14-play, 67-yard drive. It took 4 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock, and it was Easton Webb scoring from 4 yards out. 2-point conversion run by Kenneth Page. That made it 28-18, and that was as close as Sand Springs would get. Stillwater scored late, 1:18 to play in the ballgame. Holden Thompson, his third rushing touchdown of the half, made it 35-18, and that is your final score. Numbers in the ball game for Sand Springs on the ground: 37 rushes for just 138 yards. They were going to win this ball game. They had to be a lot more successful in the ground game than that. And Easton Webb threw the ball quite a bit, 15 of 34 for 170 yards passing, 1 touchdown. The touchdown pass to Wyatt Rutledge, but he threw 3 interceptions. So leading rusher in the ball game for Sand Springs was Ali McCoy, 14 carries, 91 yards. Kenneth Page, 13 carries for 36 yards. 71 total plays for Sand Springs, 308 yards. They averaged 4.3 yards a play. Wyatt Rutledge, 3 big catches, including a 68-yard touchdown pass, and also had a 25-yard reception as well. For Stillwater, 42 rushes for 231 yards, and I had Holden Thompson for 199 yards rushing on 23 carries. I would bet the home team stat keeper will put him over 200. I'm pretty sure on that. But I had him for 23 for 199 and 3 rushing touchdowns. Chance Acord was 11 for 34 in the touchdown. And they were the 2 leading rushers in the ball game for Stillwater. Through the air, Acord 27 of 39 for 359 yards. That's his best game of his senior year here at Stillwater. Not too sure what kind of numbers he put up at Cash. And I know he put up some pretty big numbers, but 27 of 39, his best numbers at this level, 6'2", 359, a touchdown, no interceptions. And Heston Thompson had 6 catches. Trey Tuck had 8 catches. Freshman Deacon Jones had 4 catches, including a 17-yard touchdown reception. 81 offensive plays in the ballgame for Stillwater. 590 yards, 7.3 yards a carry as they really dominated this ball game, especially in the second half. They got that lead. Sand Springs made the late run to get back within 10, but then Stillwater puts it away late. They go to 4-2 on the season, 3-0 in district play. Sand Springs falls to 3-3 and 1-2. Sand Springs will host Putnam City West next week. Stillwater will go to Bartlesville. We'll put a wrap on this one. Good ball game tonight on the Skordle High School football game of the week. I'd like to thank the crew, Camden Billy, Tyler Kerr, and also the man at my side all night long with the color commentary, and Adam Dieselhorst. Once again, final score for the final time tonight. Nice win for the home team on homecoming. Stillwater beats Sand Springs. Your final score is 35-18. From Pioneer Stadium, I'm Tom Nelson. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week on the Game of the Week.